Alrighty, we are back in Sonic Adventure 2, the Dark Run. We're still fighting this second piece of the Master Emerald, and what did the clue say again? A lot of square faces. What else? It's on the grass, and it's on a path with many square blocks for eyes. Well, it must be up there then. Following the... There you are.
Only one more left.
Following the tradition of levels only having 3 specific areas, and is the third piece here? What do you say? Small little... Ah, I know where you are. You're actually right back at the beginning. So we're gonna ride this turtle. Yeah, I thought so. Is it up here? I think it's in here.
I got it.
We did it. It's weird over the fact that she's a bat and yet her wings aren't attached to her arms. Okay.
Not too bad, I guess.
I mean, has the Sonic universe ever made this much sense? But yeah, we got us our second emblem of the Dark Story. And we got us another Eggman level.
Those idiots will never find my hidden base inside this pyramid. Let's take care of business here first, then get inside.
So we're 3 levels in and we haven't played Shadow, aside from that boss. Okay. But yeah, this is your typical fare with the mech levels. I mean, there was, oh, I've forgotten the name of it. The Tails one in the Egyptian level. I wonder why Eggman even hid his face inside one of the pyramids in Egypt. I don't know, that just doesn't make sense to me. But of course, this is a little bit tricky now after having played the hero story. See, well, with us not getting any boosters or not having any of our cannon upgrades, you know, I miss being able to destroy iron crates. But I suppose we'll I'm sure there's an upgrade for it later on. Okay, there's some up there. Am I even facing that balloon? Okay, screw that balloon. Can't be bothered anymore. Can I make it? Yes, I can. And as you may remember from the Tails level, this sand is an insta-kill. You know, quicksand and all that. I suppose if I know I mentioned this in the past, but a gripe I do have with Sonic Adventure 2, you know, the levels are pretty linear. I mean, with levels like this, I do wish that they were a bit more expansive. I mean, you didn't have mech levels in Sonic 06, but at least the environments there were, you know, as much as hated as that game is, visuals on there are pretty, well, they're somewhat impressive. You know, they're not perfect. I mean, I've always defended Sonic 06. You know, it's not. I mean, my opinion of it is, it's not as bad as people make it out to be. I mean, it has been what? It's 2013 now. Game came out in 06, 07. You know. It's been a long time, and I still wish that Sega made games like it. Like in that formula. Anything up here? No. It is pretty interesting that no game after 06 has ever really resembled the Adventure series. And a lot of people may think that that's a good thing. They don't like the formula, but I would disagree. You know, I've always been vocal about my opinion on, you know, post 06 Sonic. And I think the problem with 06 itself is just it was disappointing. That's probably it was unfinished. Its biggest flaw, you know. I made a post on. I think there's a subreddit on. Oh dear. There's a subforum over on Reddit about Sonic, and I made like this huge essay on it. I may even link it here if I remember to. But what I said in there was just it's an unfinished game, and I think that's its biggest flaw. You know, people may hate on it, and you know it has its flaws, as I've probably just stated a billion times already. But it's just an unfinished game. I think it gives. I think it deserves criticism. I'm not denying that fact, but I think it's been given maybe not too much, but too much negative criticism perhaps. I mean, if I ever had, I do have a copy of it somewhere for the PlayStation version, and maybe because I have the PS3 version instead of the Xbox 360 version. The two versions might differ, and the fact that I bought it about a year after everyone else bought it, so you know I knew what I was getting myself into. But I do wish that they actually released it on the on the PC through Steam or however, and you know that someone might even take the opportunity to fix 06. You know, the game has potential, in my opinion. As far as I'm aware, there is a Sonic Generations mod that emulates the 06 levels. I don't know how sort of in progress it is, but I've kind of said my piece on Sonic Generations, so there's a good chance that I'll never actually go use the 06 mod, which is a shame. You know, I was disappointed with Generations, as you may or may not know if you've not watched the video, but enough talk, we have reached the end of the level. I actually did a lot better than I thought. I mean, I lost quite a bit of health. Yeah, something I forgot to mention. I don't think I mentioned it throughout Tails' stages either. You can actually get hit without having any rings and not die. You actually have a health bar, that thing at the bottom there, and you replenish it by collecting rings. And we just got us our third emblem.
With the Chaos Emerald in the Space Colony Ark. I've got to find out just what's going on up there.
We interrupt this broadcast for an important news flash. There has been a break-in at the Federal Reserve Bank today. Mysteriously, The only thing that was stolen
That
was the
accent.
Chaos Emerald.
Sega, word of advice,
According to
we don't
eyewitnesses
talk
at
like
the
that,
scene,
okay?
The suspect was identified as the world-renowned hero, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh,
The suspect
God.
was seen fleeing the scene,
Okay,
destroying the
that's probably the
reserve's guard
worst
robots
thing
in his
in
path.
Sonic Adventure 2,
Stay
that
tuned for more
that
details.
accent.
Work of Shadow.
She sounds like Lloyd Grossman. Oh.
How pathetic.
Really now?
Find them before they escape!
Wait, what? What's going on?
Maria!
Who's this?
Shadow, I beg of you, please do
Maria.
it for me. For all the people on that planet.
What's going on?
Sayonara, Shadow the Hedgehog.
I still remember what I promised you.
You didn't promise her anything.
People of this planet, I promise you. Revenge!
For what? That cutscene explained nothing. So here we are, finally in a Shadow level. You know, who would have thought it? We're in the dark story. He's finally playable with his yellow aura. And of course, since this is the first time, we don't have any upgrades. You can't do light dash, or I'm sure it's called something different here. I suppose this is where the slightly more linear level design can be a bit of an advantage. I don't know. Something that's always confused me is that the road system here, in general, I think this is. I don't think it's ever established where Sonic Adventure 2 takes place. I always thought it was like not Station Square, because obviously that place is probably still flooded after Sonic Adventure 1. I think this may be Central City. I don't know. Either way, the road system here is terrible. I mean, would you be driving your car on roads that look like that? I mean, who built this road system? It's as if they specifically made this for running around as an anthropomorphic hedgehog. But it's a good thing I learned all of the tricks from Sonic stage, so I can do all the homing attacks and all that jazz. He plays pretty much the exact same. I don't think there's any real difference between Shadow and Sonic gameplay-wise. Yep, I knew I'd get it. Those skates are pretty awesome as well. I'm pretty sure every kid who played this game for the first time was like, I want that pair of shoes. Oh, okay, we just destroyed a plane. As you do. Shall I swing on that bar, or shall I just take the safe route? Oh! How does that even make sense? Why are we flying? Okay. How is this making sense? And what is that noise? Oh, hello, Mr. Plane. Oh. Yeah, because that's fair, being able to see those projectiles. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother with you, mate. Bye-bye. Oh, and I missed those rings completely. Down we go. Two, three. Can we get the other one? No. 2, 3. And we just land. The level design here is pretty reminiscent of, oh, I'm trying to remember the name of the level now. Is it Speed Highway from Sonic Adventure 1? Especially this section here. And who would drive on something like that? But yeah, we just completed the Shadow level, and tell you what, we've been running for quite a while for this episode, so I'm going to end it here. We're going to end the level next time, and because I'm pretty sure there's like a cutscene afterwards, and I don't want to be doing what I did last time. I let this huge cutscene go and just drag the episode on, so take care guys, see you next time.